Baby, I can't lie, you look amazing. Like the models in my Playboy pages. Flashback.
Hello guys, and welcome back to the Redskins rebuild on episode 6, I believe. Kind of just cutting it down, trimming the fat really here at the end. Getting rid of receivers that have, or getting rid of all the players, I should say, that can't make this roster. Not really sure what else we need. I mean, we have a lot of good positions. Let's see if there's like any good speed, any like burners at receiver that are under 70. Rico Gafford, but he's 55, so that's so low. I don't think I could justify putting him on this roster. Dan, who's already on this roster, along with Robert Foster Jr. Quez Watkins, a guy we could add. Tyron. Darius Slayton's only 23, that's insane. He's super good for how young he is. Jeff Smith, who's already on this roster. There's just so many good guys already on this roster. Manuel Hall. I mean, really, the only one I saw we're trading for was already up here, and he was like not that much better than the people we already have. So let's see, who was it? Was below Rico Gafford. It was Quez Watkins, but can I really justify giving up whatever I have to give up to get some good stuff from the Eagles? Plus, I don't really want to trade good players to the Eagles, so let's see. What could we shore up on this team, though, at this point? We kind of just have to give these guys away for, like, draft picks or something. Because we already got our quarterback, we already got a really good running back, we kind of already picked through there. I don't really feel like giving him up for a backup quarterback or running back. I mean, we could add receiver to this roster, but it's already so stacked at so many positions. I mean, really, we got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 good cornerbacks. I mean, 2 studs that are definitely starting, 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5. What more do we really need right there? Then it's safety. We already got Sheldrick Redwine, who's only 23. We'll probably start PJ. And then over here we already got Cameron Curl, who we'll have to probably trade away. Probably start PJ and Sheldrick Redwine with Troy Apke as the backup for both of them. I mean, we could trade for a good kicker, but it's like, you know, how good of a kicker can we really get at 70 overall? That would affect this team that much. Let's see. Let's look at all the kickers around 70 overall, actually. We got Pinheiro, who I already talked about adding, Kai Forbath. We got Chase McLaughlin, who's just as young but a little bit better, so Chase. Then we got Samuel Sloman. This dude is actually insane. Tucker McCann. Tucker McCann might get on this roster. Holy shit. How high is his kick power? Oh yeah, we should probably pick that guy up. Tucker McCann. And he's about as good as we're going to get, so we might want to just trade for him. See what kind of players they need, see what kind of players we need to get rid of. Let's see, D tackle, that's definitely a spot we could get rid of. Let's take Jonathan Allen off first. See if they got any good young talent we could add, but probably just roster, or probably just picks in the draft. Monty Hooker I thought about, but he's so slow for what we want to do. We want to have guys out fast. Darlington Evans, that's another guy I thought about, but it's just like so much to give up for that. Might add that cornerback and see if we can get the first overall or their first round pick. It's close. Let's see if we can get probably a third or fourth round pick. It's a little bit better, but probably just take the third round pick. Might have to throw in a garbage pick to get it. Not really great value there. Not quite shit pick available. So probably have to drop down and get the fourth. Yeah, so we gave away Jonathan Allen for a really good kicker and a pretty good cornerback that might potentially start on this team. Let's see, and then punter. Punter's not really something I'm worried about, but we'll see if there's any good. And this guy looks the best, Braden Mann, who's at that 70. I mean, 93.75, 95.77. So we'll probably just take him off the Jets' hand. He's actually probably like star. And what do they need? A right tackle? Hopefully that's what's his name plays. Brandon, Morgan Moses. They'll probably take him at a green value anyway, yeah. So let's see if they got anything to give up. You know, I probably won't take it unless it's actually good. The Michael Perrine. No. You are too slow, my friend. Left end, Kyle Phillips was a guy we thought about adding anyway. Bryce Hall was a guy I'm pretty sure. No, a little bit slower than I would like. So let's just try to get some picks out of this. See if we can get the first round pick. No, probably have to go for a second or a third. Potentially down to like a fourth. No, looks like a third might do this. One or the other. So third is where it kind of like levels out, it seems. Let's go for their fourth round pick. Ooh, that is super close. Let's see if we got any garbage round picks to throw away. We really don't, so we might just have to take a fifth round pick here. Probably don't want to mess around with the extra two. Yeah, and just give up Morgan Moses for a franchise punter and a fifth round pick. So really, let's go see our roster. Obviously, we look through all the best punters. We pick the best one. Kicker, we pick the best one. We can just cut this guy. A little bit better accuracy and a little bit better power, so I'm not mad that we just give this guy up. And Brett McMahon or Tucker McCann is one of those guys we will probably be able to re-sign for a 7-year, $550,000 deal anyway, along with Brandon Mann. And let's change his things that way it just shows all the time anyway. And then we could probably just trade away the rest of these guys for picks. Put them at normal, and then we'll put them back at star, just so it kind of takes that dev thing away. The dev thing is super annoying. all it does is lock their potential for like, I don't know, 3 or 4 games for no reason. Really adds no value for me. But able to secure pretty much a franchise kicker or a franchise punter. See and make sure, yeah, it's a star, not that it went back to a div. So now we'll have a bunch of guys to trade off this team. Kendall Fuller is going to be a huge cap hit that will... No. Let's see, he's a cornerback. He should have green trade value everywhere, but let's see. Let's see what teams. The Browns might need cornerback. But they'll be good, so I might not want to put him on a good team. Falcons. The Jets again. But if I give the Jets too many good players, then they'll actually be up a potentially good team. In the Vikings. I don't think we have to play the Vikings a whole lot anyway. So let's see if we can just take their first, a couple round picks. Ooh, let's say a third and a fourth will probably seal this deal. Very much closely. We still have no shit round picks, so let's see if we can just add a later round 4th pick. And that'll do it, so that'll give us the 3rd and 4th round pick from the Vikings. Brandon Sheriff is a guy that's going to garner a ton of interest. At right guard, the Browns want him, or not the Browns, the Bears. Right guard. See if it's good anywhere. Or the first one anywhere, I should say. Let's not put him on an already stacked team. Hell no, I'm not putting him on the Titans. Yeah, I'll put him on the Bears where there's pretty much no run game anyway. 2nd, 3rd, and a 5th. It would put the other team over the salary cap. Alright, can't trade him to the Bears then, I guess. Whoa, I didn't mean to back out of the whole trade menu. And I definitely did not mean to add him to the trade block. Let's see. Bucks kind of have good running backs. We don't really want to add him there. The Niners. Let's see who their running backs are. They got Mostert and Coleman. Probably don't want to put him there. The Lions, I think I'd be safe putting him on the Lions. They suck ass. And they have enough cap for him. A 4th and a 5th might get this deal done. Let's say 2 4s maybe. Ooh, he's almost there. Let's see, let's add another. We don't have another right tackle. Do we have a shitty right guard? We do not. They don't love Sean Dion. We definitely want Davis Gather. So let's. I can't add any of these guys there. We might just give them the better of the linebackers and give them Cole Holcomb. And that will get the deal done. So giving away a pretty good linebacker who we couldn't keep on this team anyway. Chase Young is going to be traded away. Let's make sure he is that X factor that he's supposed to be. Because he is an absolute beast. Super sad I gotta trade him away. Especially at 87 overall, this dude would be the perfect rebuild character, but we already know he's probably gonna have a super long Hall of Fame career. So let's just try not to put him on a team that I have to play every year. Multiple times a year. Who needs a left end? The Chiefs, definitely not gonna do that. The Raiders, I don't know. Let's try putting him on the Raiders. Definitely just gonna have to get draft picks. Put them over the cap. Damn, you guys just missed out because your cap sucks. Definitely don't want to put him on the Rams. See what team has a terrible pass rush? I mean, I guess the Vikings, but turns out they don't even want him. I would be kind of insane if I put him on the Bears. I mean, we could put him on the Dolphins. I don't think the Dolphins have any. They probably got, yeah, they got tons of cap room anyway, so really, you don't want to take the legend Chase Young. Pretty much off my hands. Pretty much giving you this man. I'm like serving them a Hall of Famer on a platter, and they're like, nah. Like, we need just a little bit more. Are you serious right now? Do we have a garbage round pick? We do not, so a third and a fifth we'll probably have to do this. Ooh, they are testing my patience. So we're able to just give him away for a third and a fifth. Terry McLaurin. At some point I'm going to have to set rules on trade limit and all that sorts of shit because I have way too many picks right now. I'm pretty much trading away a whole team. Do I want to... What quarterback do I want to give a weapon? Pretty much. I mean, none of these quarterbacks, Jesus. I guess we could put him here. But this could turn around to bite me in the ass. So let's see. I haven't really checked out all their guys, I don't believe. I can see why, they're not that great. Ashton Doolin. We already have so many good players on this roster. And we're going to add another one, it looks like. Desmond Patman. Jet Anderson. It's kind of a badass name. Alright, then let's just add like a second round pick. Oh my god, I'm giving you this man. I hate when they argue with me. It's like this is one of the worst trades. The most lopsided trades in all of NFL history. along with the Chase Young at 3rd and a 5th for pretty much a Hall of Fame. Let's say next year 2nd. Pretty much gave away my boy. My boy Chase, my boy Terry McLaurin. Alright, let's see what team needs a strong safety. Do I want to give Landon Collins to them? Landon, what is your speed? 88 and 90. Sorry, but I mean, I just don't want to play him twice a year. Fuck no, I would never put him on the Steelers. Who's their strong safety and free safety right now? I know Minka's one of them. Tremaine Edmonds. Yeah. That would almost be too deadly. They need one, so we'll give him here. And see if we can get any trade value out of him. To this team. Doesn't really look like it. They have a ton of terrible players. Chad Henson. Let's see, Isaiah Coulter. Yeah, probably. Whoa! Josh McCown. Texans pretty much need this man. Fine, a 3rd and 4th. I'll be nice to you. Alright, now I don't feel like being as nice. 3rd and a 5th seems to be, you know, the going rate for mega stars in this league. We have so many guys left to trade away. I mean, most of these guys I might as well just cut. We'll trade away the, let's see, we'll trade away Deron Payne and then we'll, just cut the rest of the guys from the roster. Defensive tackle. Definitely don't need the Bills coming after my ass. Cowboys don't really need to run. Interrupting me every game. Let's see, let's just put them on the Bengals because they suck ass at everything anyway. Let's see, a 3rd and a 4th. Being super nice, not getting any of that back. We'll trade for your late round 5th. Closer. Yeah, let's just see if a 3rd will do it. And a 3rd will do it, so we'll just give him away for a 3rd. So we'll cut these other players real quickly. Ryan Kerrigan, who's old as fuck anyway. I mean, he definitely has trade value. Ronald Darby would be great. He probably has some good trade value. We'll probably have to relinquish some of these picks. Montez, I actually want to trade away. I need to make sure Montez doesn't get put on a really good team that I have to play all the time. We'll put him on the Jags because the Jags suck. We'll see if the Jags have any good players we might be able to add at the very end portion here. Him, he might be good. Colin Johnson. We have so many receivers on this squad already. It's going to be hard to differentiate between which ones can actually make it and which ones will not be able to make it. 85 and 86. This guy might be really good. Raquel Armstead. Josiah Scott. He is 21. So yeah, I'll probably just wrap up getting these guys. Yeah, and they're pretty much easy money. So now we can cut the rest of these guys. And we'll probably have to wrap up next video with the final preseason roster. But we'll take a quick look at the end of this one, because we will not be trading for any more people before we play the next couple preseason games. Off camera, obviously. And then we will be right back here for the end of the preseason and then start of the regular season. So let's finish these final 3 cuts, see how many people are on the roster, and then we can take a final look at the depth of each position. Alright, so there we have it, the final cuts that we're going to be making, just under that 75 down to 72 players. You can see the team's already taking shape at a 67 overall with a 68 offense and a 67 defense. So still got players to cut before we make this final roster final, because I like to cut it down to the 50, probably 63-man roster, since there is 10 people in the practice squad. But as for like quarterbacks and stuff, we got Jalen, Dwayne, and Kyle Allen. So Jalen's definitely going to be the starter right now, with Dwayne being the backup and Kyle being the relief third string quarterback. Ty Johnson is going to be the starting running back, with Rodney and Adrian Killens Jr. backing him up. It'll probably actually be Ty, then Adrian Killens Jr. in that order, followed by Rodney, who's probably going to be, you know, a situational back, if that, depending on his receiving stats and whatnot. Robert Foster is going to get cut off this roster. Let's see. Cam Sims isn't going to make this roster. Let's see. Golden Gandy's not going to make this roster, just due to speed. So there you have it for probably what'll be close to our final receiving roster. We might, you know, potentially move some of these guys off. Like Gary's a little bit slower than some of these guys. Isaiah Wright's a little bit slower, even though he is the best one here. He probably won't make this, because we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 potentially. What? 1, 2, 3. So we got 7. So we'll have to cut 1 or 2 of these guys for our final 53-man or 63, I should say, man roster. Tight ends, we got so many guys here. Obviously, Hakeem's going to be able to make it. Kroom is the guy who's probably going to get cut. We'll cut Kroom. We'll probably cut all the guys who are 26 here, just because we already got 4 men that are under 24 and under, and they all have relatively equal speed. And we do like to carry 4, so this will probably be our look. We'll probably go Hakeem obviously first, followed by Josh Oliver, then DeGuara, and then Sternberger. Left tackle, this will probably, you know, this will probably be made relative. He'll probably start here. Nate Davis will start here. Cushenberry III will start here. Chimunga, we might move this guy over to right guard. Actually, we'll have to see what his stats are if we move him there, because we don't want him to be over 71. I mean, we might as well move him there, but I don't know if he's going to be starting. But yeah, in the next episode, we'll actually finish the wrap-up of the preseason roster, get it down to 63 men, and then we will continue through the preseason to the end and then get that final roster wrap-up. But that'll do it for this video, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subbing.
Baby, I can't lie, you look amazing. Like the models in my Playboy pages. Flashback to Miami.